Hello, I'm Dr. Ken Phillips, and I'll be your facilitator for this course. If you want to learn about the elements of fiction writing or you want to develop an outline or rough draft for your first or next novel, you have come to the right course. Who am I and why am I qualified to teach you? I have an undergraduate degree in English, I have a master's in health and PE, and I have a doctorate in educational leadership with an emphasis in educational technology. I spent a career in public K-12 education. The first half of that career, I was a secondary English teacher. In that role, I worked with all of the lit classes, the American Lit, the English Lit, all of those. We studied novels, we studied short stories, all of those kinds of things, saw what made them good stories. We also incorporated a lot of creative writing in that. The last half of my career, I was a principal. I have been an online professor for the last 15 years or so. I've been an independent consultant. I've been a grant writer and coordinator for the last 5 years. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Hello, I'm the author C.K. Phillips and you need me.
Why do I need you? I'm a teacher and this is a class.
Because it's a class about writing and I've got experience in writing. Your students need someone who can teach, that's you, and also someone who has had experience in the writing process, that's me.
I guess you're right. There are a lot of teachers who have never written a novel and published it. You have. And a lot of authors have never taught. So together we can offer students the best of both worlds, teaching and writing.
Right. That's why you are in the right class. Let's get started. What are we teaching today?
We're doing an introduction today. Then we'll talk about the topics that we'll cover in the course and then finish up with what students will learn from the course.
That's the most important thing. What will students know and be able to do after taking this class?
Go ahead and tell students about your writing.
I've written 3 books now. They're published on Amazon, either in print or as a Kindle ebook. The first of those is Comes the Awakening. They're all in the thriller, mystery, suspense genre. The Comes the Awakening was the first of those. 95% either 4 or 5 stars on Amazon, with about 89% of those as 5-star. The second book was Echoes of Skeleton's Past, also mystery, thriller, and suspense genre. These 3 books are a series with the same major characters, but they're standalone as far as the stories. This one has also, I think at this time, all 5 stars on Amazon. And the last of the books, published just a few months ago, was The Survival Initiative. All but one, I think, 5 stars on Amazon, but these 3 books are the series. So, what are the topics that we'll cover in the complete class?
In addition to this introduction, we will cover the elements you need to include in fiction writing, especially the novel. Short stories and novellas will have the same components, just not as developed or as many. We'll do a rough sketch or outline for your first or next novel.
So if I'm a student, what will I be able to do after I take the class?
You will be able to know what creative writing is and is not. You identify your target audience. You identify the type writing and genre you want to do. You'll know some places that you can go to get ideas. You should be able to know the importance of titles and covers, understand and create a working setting, create some major characters and identify their roles, identify types of conflict, and create an outline or rough draft for a beginning of your plot. You should know what voice and point of view are and choose the point of view for your project. You should know some conventions for creating effective dialogue. Okay, did I leave anything important out?
You pretty well covered it, but I would include information about formatting and also discuss some options for publishing.
Good idea. I'll add those to the list. What will you gain from this course? Identify the types of conflict and create an outline or rough draft for a plot. Know what voice and point of view are and choose the point of view for your project. Know some conventions for creating effective dialogue. Understand the value of formatting. Gain an overview of formatting and publishing. Next lesson, what is creative writing? During this lesson, following it, or during any or after any of the other lessons, if you wish to contact me, please email me at authorckphillips@charter.net. Thank you.